YouTube channel. Today's news and a headline. Find a better day. Drake supermarket boss done with Australia Day call. Oh, that's good. So the director of a major supermarket chain has doubled down on his decision to sell Australia Day merchandise as a matter of consumer choice, while revealing he isn't opposed to changing the date. John Paul Drake, director of Drake Supermarket, took aim at Woolworths and Aldi in a social media post this week. So you want to know what it looks like? So this is basically what it looks like. Okay, so this is just some of his social media posts, and I go to the part where he poked fun at Woolworths. Yes, that's right, woke words. So basically, it's kind of a joke. So ticking off like what days could possibly be cancelled, and yeah, my woke words bingo card is getting marked off quickly. All right, so let's get back to the article. The independent grocery retailer, which has 66 stores in South Australia and Queensland, sparked controversy with its Australia Day catalogue. The catalogue included a page dedicated to Australia Day ingredients, including car flags, theme bunting, and napkins, as well as a discounted party pies. So Mr. Drake said in his objection to Wokeworth was about choice. Whenever you choose to celebrate Australia Day or not is totally up to you, he wrote in an Instagram post, which has sparked hundreds of mostly supportive comments. As a retailer, it's my responsibility to let my customers choose if a product is suitable for them. But until that day is changed, I will choose to together with my friends and family and celebrate how bloody lucky we are that we live in a country where we can choose to have these kinds of debates. So this is like a really stern like words when it comes to choice in relating to Woolworths' decision not to stock Australia Day merchandises and quietly not celebrating Australia Day. Same goes with Aldi. Yeah. Anyway, so forecasting opposition to his move, Mr. Drake added, "That's okay. Some of you may choose to boycott our store. I respect your right to choose where you spend your money," he said. "I do ask, however, that you respect my team if you do enter our stores. They do not deserve to cop abuse for my values." Okay, that's pretty much quite objective, I suppose say. So, anyway, so this is basically what the catalogue from Drake's supermarket looks like. So, speaking to Sunrise on Tuesday morning, Drake was asked what prompted the seemingly inflammatory post. "Everyone had a bit of enough of being told what to do," he responded. "We should live in this beautiful country, and when we live here, it's fair to say we should be able to choose what we buy." Mr. Drake added, "When people get told they can't have these things because they don't sell much of it is an interesting concept. If you don't like Valentine's Day, don't buy Valentine's Day cards. If you don't like gluten-free products, don't buy them. Just walk past them." Drake open to changing the date despite the merch stance. Sunrise host Natalie Barr asks about the public response to Drake's move, which made national headlines on Monday. Mr. Drake said it has been 98% positive and had resulted in a rush of sales. "A couple of people weren't happy, but I could post a picture of my dog and someone would complain about it," he said. "We definitely sell out our merchandise. Sorry for people who haven't got in quick enough to be able to buy Australian flags or some good Australian thong, stubby holders, you name it. We we did have it, but it's sold extremely fast. Thank you, Woolies." Okay, so it looks like since Woolworths move, looks like sales at Drake's supermarket have been boosted temporarily. But pressed Mr. Drake on his response to me as a supermarket director, asking, "As a boss, do you think it's your role to lead a discussion on these issues or just sell stuff?" "I think people shouldn't be afraid to be able to speak their mind," he responded. hinting that he's not opposed to another date for an increasingly divisive day. We just need to pull together as a country and come up with a date so we can celebrate this beautiful country of ours. I think it's going to take a lot of level headedness, a lot of egos out the door, and start with a blank sheet to try and find a date that the majority of Australians are happy with, so we're not offending any other people along the way. Or we all want that. Bar agreed, saying, "We got to stop tiptoeing around it and find a way to celebrate where everyone is happy somehow in this country so we don't get in the lead up to Australia Day all dark and think, oh no, we have to go through this again." Woolworths surprised the nation last week when it confirmed it would no longer be selling Australia Day merchandise ahead of the public holiday, with Big W and Aldi following suit. Opposition leader Peter Dutton was quick off the mark to demand shoppers to boycott the supermarket of its decision, which Woolworths say was made due to a gradual decline in sales. Coles confirmed it will continue to stock a range of Australia-themed merchandise in the lead-up to that day. However, multiple stores appear to be selling only a small amount of the stock. Okay, so if it's a commercial reason, well, that's for them, but let's not allow these supermarkets to be virtue signaling. Okay, now in related news, there's another retailer in South Australia that is selling Australia Day merchandises, and yeah, it's so the advertised report Romeo's retail group, another retailer, posted an image of a range of its Australia Day merchandise online. The post shows Australian themed flags, plates, and napkins in its store. Romeo's posts include a man holding two flags embezzled with the words Aussie, 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 and a straw hat with Australia on it. So it looks like that's the owner of that supermarket group. Okay, Woolworths surprised the nation last week, when he will no longer be selling Australian Day merchandise ahead of the public holiday, with Big W and Aldi following suit. Anyway, folks, what do you reckon about these guys decide to sell Australia Day merchandises, and Woolworths and Aldi, including Big W, are not taking part in Australia Day at all? Let your thoughts know in the comments section. Anyway, have a good day.